Hello everybody, Alex here from Snake on Exotics, and today we get to check on all our new fishes from yesterday. We get to see everyone's doing alright, and if we had any bad luck, or if anyone's in the escape host, we've got to check on all that. I've got an announcement about the fossil and crystal trip to the people that owned that section of the shop. So that's going to be really cool, we can talk about that in a sec. But our first job, we best go around, let's check on everybody. So we go around, we check all our new arrivals from yesterday, and then we can crack on and I can tell you what we're going to do with the fossil place. To be fair, I think we did really well yesterday. I don't think, we're just checking now, I don't think we've had any losses. Touch wood. And one fighter looks a tiny bit ropey. I think we're doing well. I think everybody's still going. I'm happy with that. I think we did really well. Everyone's gone through the night. So that's sweet. So I'll show you some of the ones that have really done well. It's got our little puffers. Little tiny baby puffers. So they're all bobbing around. We try and we have to feed them every day. I'm gonna have to worm them as well today, just to make sure that they haven't got anything in their bellies eating all the food that we're feeding them. So we're treating with the wormer today, and then I haven't got any more live food, so we might have to feed them on some bloodworm or something like that. So I'll order some live food in this week, quite a lot of it, and then that's what we're used to feed them throughout the week. Let's see who else we can spot. Can't really see the shrimp. Who else have we got? Oh, the fighters are doing well. Lower you down a smidge. Absolutely stunning, the koi fighter. Mustard Gas isn't very happy, he's sat at the bottom. I might have to give him a treatment. Everybody else is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. He's underneath the filter. He was out and about a minute ago. And we got our platies doing really well. Oh, you're not meant to be in there. You're meant to be in here with that one. So he's come, I didn't put anything in here, did I? He's come out of that one and got into that one. That's what he's done. Yep, so he's definitely escaped. So at some point we've got to catch him up. Platies are looking good. I might turn the air up on the flow, on the filter, just because they seem a little bit high. So I'm going to do that. You can see those two are right high at the top. So I'll turn the air up in the tank, make sure there's enough air for everybody. Mollies are doing really well, absolutely stunning. Yeah, I think we did really well with the fish, apart from these two swapping tanks. We did really well, everyone's happy days, everyone's ticking along. So that means we can crack on with the rest of the jobbos for today. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so I have had messages back from the crystal and fossil people who own the place. So apparently they don't just do vintage molly as well, they do another one in Bewdley, Royal Park Collection. So that may be another place we can go to. They said it would be okay to film there as well. So that's another adventure we can do. They've also got their personal collection. So that's gonna be a little bit awkward, that one is, because it's in an undisclosed location. So we have to be very, very sly of what we do, and you won't be able to see where it is and where I'm going and stuff like that. It's gonna be very, very hush hush. But hopefully I'll be able to show you a lot of their cool stuff and stuff like that. So it is a go at the moment. And what I've said yes, I'd love to go. So we're just trying to arrange times and dates of when we'll be able to do it. I might try and squeeze in the Bewdley one beforehand. So maybe Monday we can go and see that one. That might be cool. So we can do that. So that's gonna be really, really cool. It's gonna be nice to get linked up with some people in the fossil and crystal world. And I'm gonna be talking about maybe having a fossil and crystal section in the shop. I haven't mentioned it to them yet, but if I can rent one of the cabinets, or I can buy one of the cabinets. We may be able to sort something out where they rent it off me and fill it full of all their crystals, and then we sell the crystals for them. So that might be something we can do, something we can look into. I've always wanted to have crystals and fossils in the shop. We have our little bits and bobs, but we'd have proper nice stuff. So that's going to be next steps, next processes, and next adventures. So keep an eye out, keep following, and fingers crossed we can go on some really cool adventures. And the weather's getting better. As you can see, we got some sunshine. Oh, we got sunshine. So that means we might be able to go on more proper fossil adventures. That's what I want to do. I've been dying to go on proper fossil adventures. That's why we went on one the other week when the weather was bad, because I was just desperate to get out of. Being stuck in the shop, it gets me a little bit. So every so often I need to go out into the wild, go back to nature and reboot. So that's what I really want to do. So that's on the cards as well. So we should have loads of cool stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks. We've had a special visit today. We had a travelling subscriber, travelling subscriber, Joe Talbot. Joe Talbot. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Joe Talbot, thank you very much for coming to see me. Hope you enjoyed the stuff you got from me today. But they brought me presents. We love getting presents. We love getting presents. So they've been watching the videos and they see that I flood the shop more often than I should be flooding the shop. So they brought me something that's going to stop me flooding the shop. It is a water leak alarm or a water sensing alarm. So if I'm filling a tank up, for example, I'm filling this big tank up. Yes. So what I do, I can put the little sensor here, and then once the water fills up and touches the sensor, it goes beep, 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 and tells me that the tank's filled up. How cool is that? Apparently it's really loud and stuff. So we're going to test this today, test the gift we got from Joe, see if it's going to work. They said they tested it and it works. So fingers crossed, this will be really cool for us. We'll be able to test it and it will stop us flooding the shop. So thank you very much, Joe. You are a legend. You are a legend. But let's crack on and get this doing and see how we get on. Okay then, so here is our water leak alarm. It's going to be our water overflowing alarm. Yes. We'll be able to stop flooding the shop. Thank you, Joe. So we got, that's the sensor, I'm assuming. That's our alarmus. Oh, we've got a sticky on it. We won't use that though, because we want this to be movable. Unless we stick it onto something, so it makes it easier to move around and a bit more sturdy. You know what I mean? Keep it safe. It keeps it safe. Like, put it on a big piece of wood or something, I think. So, I think this clips it in here. I'm not 100% sure, I'm just guessing here. Yeah, that clips in there, and then we can do a little water change, fill it up, see if it sets off the alarm. Okay, I've just spent the last 10 minutes trying to figure out how this attaches to that. It doesn't. From what I can see, there's no way for this to attach to it. All the grooves and that are too small, so it won't click into anything. So I'm not sure how I'm meant to use this. And on the diagrams, there's no English at all on it. Basically, we've got the photos. We've got on, off. We've got where it puts it underneath a drain. And then we've got that one. There's no photo of that clip at all. And how it clips together. But yeah, everything's in Chinese. I'm assuming that's Chinese. Yeah. So we can turn it on, I'm assuming. There you go. We've got on and off. Okay, it's on. Door keeps opening. It's the wind. So I think, I don't know, it does not clip into there at all. I'm gonna have to Google it. But I can't get this to attach to this at all. You could probably just sat in there. sort of like that, but see, it's too big to fit in that groove, and it doesn't want to go anywhere else. In there like that, it's just really loosey-goosey. I mean, we could do it like that. I mean, it's no hassle, it will work. So you mean it's still holding it. So we'll take it over here, and we'll top this one up. This is with our blue shrimp pot. So I can get some RO and some tap water. We can mix it together. Where can we clip our thing? Might be easy if we use one when we've got to use the hose, because that's going to be more realistic. Let's make it really realistic. Let's do Snappy's tank, because that's the one I flooded the shop with. So, where is the top line? So if we put it, if we get this, we undo the wires. Joe's going to get some serious brownie points if this works. Let's do Snappy's tank. It's more realistic because it's what we made the mistake with the first time. So I think we could use this here like that, put that on there, and then this little loop might help us control the length of the wire. Come on, straighten the wire a bit. Come on. Okay, so if we hang that on there like that. Okay, so that there now, as soon as the water gets to there, it should kick off and go whoop, 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 whoop. I might go a little bit lower, just so we ain't got to wait as long. Okay, and then too bad. So we can fill it up at about ½ inch. So is it turned on? That's turned on. Okay, sweet. Let's get the hose. What we don't want to do is accidentally splash it and get a false reading. So I think if we do this reasonably slow, should be all right. So I turn the hose on. Hopefully. Oh, oh. Okay. We've got no splashing going over here. So this says it's on now. I'm assuming they left batteries in it when they tested it. So I'm gonna leave this now, and I'm gonna go sit at the till and pretend I forgot about it. And now, oh, we wait. I wonder if it's gonna go off, or are we gonna flood the shop? What do you reckon? Think it's gonna be good? Think it's gonna work? Think it's gonna be a game changer? Is Joe gonna become one of the legends of Snake On Exotics just for giving us this alarm? I reckon so. Fingers crossed. It'll go off in a minute. Let's see what happens. You hear that? Oh, that works. Joe, you legend. Joe, you absolute legend. Oh my God, how epic's that? And I just smashed the phone that was doing the recording. We'll ignore that. I didn't knock over the other camera. Shh, we didn't do anything. Stop trying to get me in trouble. I didn't do anything. I did, but shh, making me look bad. So that worked extremely well. Over the moon with that. That is spectacular. Worked like a charm. So happy with that. And literally, it was just the tippy corner that got wet, and it went woo, woo, woo. And it got louder and louder the wetter it got. That's cool, that is. This is cool. Now, we've got to think of a way of getting an attachment attached to it so we can maybe have it hooked on the tanks like this. And then we can have it clipped on the sides, and then it will be more, because what I don't want to do is have this on the side of something and it get knocked in and ruin it. That's the last thing I want to do. So we need to find a way of making some sort of attachment so we can use it more often in a safer way. Ha 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 ha, you legend, Joe. You absolute legend. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to see if we can make some really cool stuff for this little kit that we've got today. So we've got our water sensor, ha ha ha, and what I've got is this is what we're going to use to make our own little system of it being nice and safe. So this is what I'm going to use to keep this in a certain position. This is what I'm going to use to hang this on. So this just hangs on the tanks, just right, like something like that. It'll be a bit different. I'm going to change it a little bit, but that is what I'm going to use to hold this in some sort of way. This is what's going to hold all this. So I'm going to start by putting this through here and attaching this wire to this suction cup. So that's going to be the suction cup that sticks to the glass and holds this in place. And if you look, there's a little hole just in the top. See? And that is where I'm going to hook the other end of the wire through to attach this, this and this together. Very simple, very easy, both through the wires and then twist. Very easy, locked on. Same through the loop. And I want to go between the wires if I can, just like so. And then a little twist, it won't go crazy. Just a little twist, and there we go. I'd like to put something around here to protect these electrical components and the wires in the joint, because the last thing we want is these wires to get brittle and break. So I may put some tape around here just to hold this as one unit, so it's a bit more solid, and then that's what it's going to look like when it's hanging on the wall. Okay, so there you go, all finished, nice and safe now. So I can go stick it on something and that will stay there, and then as soon as the water comes to here, beep, 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 so that's going to work a treat for us now. A lot more secure, we're not going to damage any of the wires, and it should stay where we want it to be. Now we've got to alter this. So what we're going to be doing, this is going to go flat, these are going to be arced in a better way. This is going to be bent all the way down and then back up again to make a little slot for this to go into. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm going to show you the finished piece. Are you ready? I have finished, I have made it, so we are raring to go now. We are cooking with gas. Not wood, cooking with gas. So what we got, so we got this bad boy first. Badunk, lovely job. As soon as the water comes up to there, it's going to work really well. It's not going to move anywhere. The wires aren't getting wiggled around and moved, so that's going to last for ages. It's not going to break. Then we've got this. We don't want this falling in. We don't want it getting knocked off. So what we do is, you can see, I've arced that just enough. It sits on there. Lovely. And then you can see I flattened the back hooks, and then you can see I bent the other bit and raised it all up. So we got interrupted by a customer, so as you saw, this clips on here on that little ridge. Absolutely lovely. This slots in like that. Absolutely perfect to Monday. So before we finish today, we've got to treat our puffers. So I've got the anti-fluke and wormer. The wormer is the main bit we need. So what we're going to do, we're going to work out how much water's in here, and then we're going to treat what we need. So you always want to read the bottle for the information. Oh, we've got a special pipetto. Whoa, whoa, big tub just for that. So what's it say? Instructions. Increase the aeration to maximum. Okay, that's pretty maximum in my opinion. Shake the bottle thoroughly for at least 30 seconds. I'll skip ahead. There we go, shaking's done. Use the pipette provided to add 1 ml per 50 litres of aquarium water. If the water becomes cloudy, 50% change at the time until the cloudiness goes away. Treatment can be repeated once a week, up to 4 doses. So that's what we got to do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. If I remember right, these are 40 litres. So we want just below 1 mil. So that's no problem at all. We can do that. And I think it's just a one-time go. So 1 treatment, that's it. And we can treat it once a week for 4 weeks. So make a little hole. There we go. So where's 1 mil? 1 mil is all the way up to there. So we'll probably go to that notch there. Lovely. Whoa, stop. Oh, it's carried on going. Okay, so we can add this in. Lovely. Give it a stir. Okie dokie then. That tank has now been treated. So hopefully any of the little baby puffers that have got worms in their bellies, this will get rid of them, and then they'll be able to get all the nutrients from the food we give them. I'm going to get a little bit of the bloodworm. I'm going to drop some bloodworm down for them and see if they want to take it. Would they smash the live, what are they called now? Brine shrimp. We're going to see if they're going to have any of the frozen. So I'm going to defrost it all for them and we'll drop it down. So I defrosted all the worms. I'll switch back to the phone just so we can get better close-ups on everybody. Oh, look at him. Whee. So let's see if we can get some bloodworm in there. Whoa, go on then lads, have a big... I got some still in here, we'll chuck it for somebody else. You gonna try and have a dabble? Oh, he's trying. Whoa, yay! Definitely giving it a go. The little fishes are going to be having a munch as well, but that's okay. Go on everybody, he's got loads of food. He's trying his best still. So we leave them, we'll let them have a munch. We'll check tomorrow to see if they've got full bellies. If not, we're going to have to try and find something else. Oh, he's got a bit of a full belly on him. Look at that, that's what we want to see, full bellies. Little convicts, yes, you get the rest. Yes, I know. There you go. Wow, boom, 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 boom. Okay then everybody, that's all the time I've got for today. So please like, subscribe, comment and share. Ring that bell for me if you haven't already. If you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, she's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, she's up there. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.